According to World Health Organization, the working definition of low vision is a person with low vision, one who has impairment of visual functioning even after treatment and or standard refractive correction and has a visual acuity of less than 6/18 to light perception or a visual field of less than 10 degrees from the point of fixation, but who uses or is potentially able to use vision for the planning and or execution of a task. Low vision affects many activities of daily living and may are restricted due to the acuity level with which they must live. Some signs of low vision are difficulty in distinguishing colors, difficulty in reading, difficulty in distinguishing objects, difficulty in recognizing faces, difficulty in seeing objects, signs and post. Low vision aids. Low vision aids are designed to improve visual performance in children with low vision, thus enabling academic and social adaptation and providing enrichment of daily experiences. Low vision persons can maximize their remaining vision and develop strategies that lead to a more independent lifestyle through the use of low vision aids. Low vision aids are like tools in a toolbox. Just as a carpenter needs a hammer, screwdriver and pliers to complete different tasks, so too will someone who is visually impaired need a number of low vision devices to perform various activities. The main principles behind low vision devices are to enhance contrast, control glare and magnify objects using various tools. Many people with low vision can benefit from either changes in the environment, that is lighting, adding contrast or reducing glitter or glare, or the use of low vision devices. People with low vision vary dramatically in their ability to successfully use magnification devices for near and distance vision tasks. Their ability will vary based on age, visual condition or eye disease, amount or ability to use their residual vision. Low vision devices are frequently categorized as optical, non-optical devices and electronic devices. Optical devices. Since low vision optical devices are task specific, there are different devices for different tasks. One device can be used for reading the newspaper, another for watching TV, another for spotting bus numbers or street signs, and still another for watching a football game or a play. Low vision optical devices can be grouped into two basic categories: near optical devices for activities such as reading, sewing, writing and crafting. Distance optical devices for activities such as attending movies and sporting events, reading street signs and price tags and identifying numbers on buses and trains. Near optical devices. The most common devices in this category include stand magnifiers. The simplest device for reading is the stand magnifier. When placed on the page, this type of magnifier is automatically in focus for reading. A stand magnifier is basically a plus lens mounted on legs that fix the distance from the lens to the object. They work based on the principles of angular and relative distance magnification. The advantages of stand magnifiers are, they are inexpensive and readily available. The focusing distance is set by simply placing the magnifier on the page. They are helpful for individuals with poor motor control. They can be used in combination with regular glasses. Some stand magnifiers come with built-in lights. Some of the disadvantages of stand magnifiers are, book bindings may represent a problem as the magnifier may not remain in a stable or fixed position. They can block the reading light, reduce the amount of illumination that reaches the page. They are not as portable as smaller handheld magnifiers. Handheld magnifiers. The handheld magnifier design involves a handle that is attached to a lens through which the user will view an object, whether it is text or an image. Because the user has the ability to adjust the distance between the lens and the object, handheld magnifiers can be used to easily compensate for slight differences in uncorrected nearsightedness or farsightedness. The handheld magnifier is especially useful for shorter term spot and single word reading, such as looking up numbers in telephone book or reading price tags. Handheld magnifiers are one of the simplest type of magnifiers to use and are also the most familiar. Nearly everyone has used a handheld magnifier at some point in time. The advantages of handheld magnifiers are, they are usually inexpensive, portable and readily available. They have the most normal appearance of any other low vision optical device. They are available in a variety of shapes and sizes. Some of the disadvantages are, they require steady hands and good motor control. Higher power or stronger magnifiers allow to read only a few letters at a time. Reading speed will likely decrease due to limited area of a view. Finding and maintaining the correct focus is sometimes difficult. Magnifying reading glasses. Magnifying reading glasses allows an individual to read for longer periods of time. They are also called microscopes because they produce magnified images of small words and objects. The advantages of magnifying reading glasses are, can read several words at one time, can read with both eyes if the prescription is a lower power one, can read for longer period of time than with handheld and stand magnifiers. Both hands can be kept free while reading. Probably familiar with reading glasses already. Some of the disadvantages are, a higher magnification power can require a very close reading distance, which can be tiring and frustrating for some individuals. Training is usually required to use magnifying reading glasses effectively. Neck, arm and shoulder muscles can become fatigued if we read for longer periods of time. It is possible to experience eye strain and headaches initially. Distance optical devices. Distance devices are best for activities such as television viewing, a visit to the movies or theatre, attending a sporting event and bird watching. Distant tasks include those activities with a need for visual acuity to using far sight. Tasks usually beyond 6 feet. These include common tasks such as that will aid a person with low vision in performing tasks which include handheld telescope. Telescope is an optical instrument for making distant objects appear larger and therefore nearer. The most common type of distance optical device is the handheld telescope, also called a monocular because it is used with one eye and has a single eyepiece. The advantages of handheld telescopes are, they are inexpensive, small and portable. They are available in a range of magnification powers. Some of the disadvantages of handheld telescopes are they provide a very limited field of view and are best for spotting viewing such as reading street names. They require steady hands and good motor control in order to focus the lens. Even slight hand movements or tremors can affect the clearness of the image. Spectacle mounted telescopes. Spectacle mounted telescopes are permanently attached to the lens of the eyeglasses. The advantages of spectacle mounted telescopes are they can be monocular, that is for one eye, or binocular for both eyes. They leave both hands free and are more stable than handheld telescopes. They are available in a range of magnification powers. Some of the disadvantages of spectacle mounted telescopes are they are the least normal looking of any low vision device. Walking or moving about while looking through the telescope is not recommended because depth perception is distorted and balance is affected. Bioptic telescopes. It is mounted on the upper part of each eyeglass lens. This placement allows the user to look through the bottom half of the lens while walking and then stop and look through the telescopes to read a sign or identify a person. Telemicroscopes. It is an eyeglass mounted telescopes can be made to focus at any working distance and allows a person to work at a more normal working distance, which is also helpful when knitting, viewing the computer screen, playing music and games. Non-optical aid. Low vision non-optical aids can include adaptations such as supplemental lighting, absorptive sunglasses and colored acetate filters. They are usually recommended as part of a low vision examination and can be used in combination with magnifiers and other low vision optical devices that can help with reading. The most common low vision non-optical devices include flexible arm task lamps. Because proper lighting is critical for good vision, flexible arm task lamps are the leading non-optical devices for many people. The advantages of flexible arm task lamps are easily obtained, inexpensive, can be adjusted to a variety of tasks and settings. Some of the disadvantages are you need to experiment with position and intensities in order to achieve the best results. Flexible arm task lamps produce heat and mash. Use precautions when positioning lamps close to our body, curtains or furniture. Most lamps are not portable as low vision optical devices. Full spectrum light bulbs. Full spectrum light bulbs provide the full range of colors found in sunlight but are more expensive than regular bulbs. Some of the uses are it stimulates natural outdoor light, it portrays true colors, it reduces glare, fatigue and eye strain. It illuminates details and color. It makes work environments more productive. Absorptive sun lenses or sunglasses. Absorptive lenses are special wraparound sunglasses that filter out ultraviolet and infrared light. The range of tints, tints means a shade or variety of color which reduces glare, includes yellow, plum, green, blue and brown. They are helpful for individuals who are sensitive to bright light and glare. They reduce glare and increase contrast. They are inexpensive and easily obtained. They can be fitted over regular glasses or tints, can be added to prescription lenses. They are available in a variety of colors and tints in either plastic or glass. Colored acetate sheets. When placed on the page, a translucent acetate sheet, especially yellow or marigold, can enhance contrast between the print and background, making words and letters appear darker and easier to read. Bold line paper. Bold line paper can be a helpful tool for students with low vision by providing darker lines. Bold line paper comes in various formats such as writing paper and graph paper and allows a student to write script on a line or to contrast a graph with increased contrast. Typoscope. A typoscope is a dark piece of matte cardboard with an oblong slot cut from the middle. When placed over text, the typoscope frames a visible section, eliminating glare from the surrounding white space. The cardboard is slit across the text to read it. It may be especially helpful to students who find it difficult to focus on a word or track a line of print. The typoscope blocks out the surrounding text, allowing the student to focus on the important information. Typoscopes are matte block cards with a small reading window that allows just a few lines of text to be seen at a time. These can help with tracking and prevent reflections from the part of the page not being viewed. Felt tipped pens. Felt tipped pens are helpful for writing activities because they provide a darker and thicker line for the student to see than most ink pens or pencils. Felt tip pen with a special point or fiber tip that provides bold, easy to read black ink. Large print books. Large print books have larger than normal print to make them easier for visually impaired people to read. Large print may also be called large type or large font. Among librarians, large print is defined as print that is at least 16 points in size. The color, contrast and shininess of the ink and paper, the style of typeface, the spacing between the letters and between lines, the margins and the physical size of the book itself can all affect readability. Audiobooks. An audiobook, also known as recorded book, is a sound recording of someone reading the book out loud. Depending on the source of the audiobook, it might be read by a professional voice actor or by a talented volunteer. It is also possible to create audiobooks with synthetic speech, that is, having a computer translate the book's text to speech. Large print keyboards. The large print keyboards are perfect for someone who has a hard time seeing the existing commands on the keyboard. With a bigger and bolder black typeface on vividly bright yellow keys, the keys are easier to see. Additional keys have been added to the keyboard to allow for easier access to commonly used commands such as searching and accessing email and the internet and energy saving commands. With a bigger and bolder typeface, the keys are easier to see. Using optical and non-optical low vision devices. Before any optical or non-optical device can be effective and comfortable, the low vision person will need to be motivated to use the device for specific tasks. Be confident that the device has been appropriately prescribed. Know how to maximize the use of device, its potential and limitations. Electronic devices. For people with severe visual loss, electronic devices are an option. There are two types: optical devices which display the task in a magnified form from a television monitor, and non-optical electronic devices which are conversion systems that convert text into a speech system. Speech system means a computer program that reads text aloud. Electronic video magnifiers. Electronic video magnifiers are also called CCTV, closed circuit television, are the most universally useful for all tools for someone who struggles with vision. An electronic video magnifier is equipment for reading that consists of a stand mounted or handheld video camera that displays a magnified image on a video monitor, television screen or computer monitor. It enables some individuals with low vision to read books, newspapers, magazines and other print materials such as medication labels and to view photographs, charts and illustrations. Electronic video monitors are available in a variety of styles and magnification. They also tend to be expensive. Conversion systems. Non-optical electronic devices include talking watches, talking calculators and speech and braille conversion systems. With further developments in electronics, more and more devices are becoming available for people with low vision. It is important to keep up to date with these developments so that the best options can be offered to person with low vision. Good lighting is essential. For many people with low vision, increasing the amount and type of ambient light can greatly improve reading ability. If we know someone who is visually impaired or low vision, check the adequacy of the lighting in their home, particularly in their favorite reading areas. Use the brightest light bulbs recommended for light fixtures. Purchase lamps with three-way sockets that allow the use of bulbs that can be increased to 150 watts for reading. Natural sunlight is the best lighting for reading. Arrange furniture so that the person with low vision can sit near a window for daytime reading. For artificial lighting, purchase full spectrum light bulbs. These bulbs emit light that more closely mimics natural sunlight than regular incandescent bulbs. The use of a low vision aid is dependent on many factors: the type of vision loss, the degree of loss, the person's light and glare control, the ability of the person to handle and operate aid, plus many other factors. Low vision aids that help a person with visual disability function to the best of their ability.